Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Faith in Despair. Today we are going to look at this problem right here, because there is an overlapping issue on the map. I can show you in the game actually. And the problem is that I'm using a box collider, which is not a good idea in this case. I'm using two box colliders, which is even worse. And I definitely need to change this. So I probably need to make a model for this, because I want to make a mesh collider. But first I'm going to check it out in the game again. The mesh, I hope it works. I think it works. I tested it with a sphere, and I think I can probably... Am I in edit mode? I think I'm edit mode, okay. I think I can make a cut here, something like that. I'm not really sure yet. Because I'm using this as the shadow drop object basically. So all of these map tiles already have this model attached to it. Actually, I want to check it out how that is made. How is that made? Map fragment. Ah, there it is. Map hex tile mesh. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I need to attach this to the buttons. Buttons have a map node and yeah, and various positions. The problem with that, I mean, the approach works, but not if you have an overlapping icon right here. So yeah, I want to make an exact shape like this and then just apply it instead of the two boxes. I have one box here and one box here. I think I just want to make a mesh collider. Mesh collider is this, and then I can assign it. I can already assign, I don't know what convex is. Maybe I should look it up. Enable the checkpoint to make the mesh collider collide with other mesh colliders. Why is that necessary? I don't know. We will figure it out. Okay. In this case, I'm just trying to see where the model is. Plane, lit, map hex tile mesh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Models. Map hex tile. Okay. What we are trying to do now is, first of all, I want to make it so that it is actually the same shape that I need it in. And for that, I need to remember my Blender shortcuts. Okay. I think I'm really confused, because is this just one plane? Where are the polygons? I'm assuming it gets reduced when I export it. Modifiers. There is no reducer or anything. Okay. So I guess I can probably work with the knife, but that's not ideal. I can make a loop cut, extrude, polybuild, spin. Let's make a loop cut. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, that is okay, I think. It is on the edge. Yeah. Let's undo that. Let's grab this. Shortcut is W. Can I just control R? No. So, okay, yeah, it is controller. Another one here. And then I would like to cut it here. Like I need this part. I need this and this. So what can I do here? I can remove this. Everything. Let me see. Maybe I can remove that and that. Because then in theory I can move this one over into the center. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I want to remove too much. Okay, now I can probably move this over here. With I think it's called M. Yeah, G. Okay, G. Where's the grid? Why is it not attaching to the grid? Okay, now it is. Oh. Oh, no. I'm taking this edge. This one right here. And I'm going to move it down with G. Okay, that works. And then I'm going to also use this, and then there is a fill, I think. What's that called? Smooth? What is the shortcut for this? Can I just say, oh yeah, fill, okay, New phase from edges? Ah, there it is. Nice. Nice. Okay, I think this is it actually. I can now select the... no, that's wrong. I can now select this and then I can say fill. So I have this side. I'm wondering if this is already enough. Let's see if all of the edges are correct. Yes, they are. And I hope it does not didn't save the previous tile. Single tile. And now, oh shit, it's not correct. It's not exactly correct. Select edge vertices. Select all of them. Did it select all of them? No, it didn't. Damn it. G. Can I snap vertices to cursor? Yes. Oh my god. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. How thick was that? It was very thick. Okay, let's remove that. Undo that. The only one that needs to snap to this is this. Let's try snap to cursor again. To cursor. And then move upwards. Just a little bit, please. Wait a minute, I can snap to cursor, I think. And then move it to the left. Yes. All right. That looks fine, I think. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to export this. Does it need to be centered? No, actually, I think this is better this way. Yeah, because then I can rotate it along the axis. Okay, export. I think it needs to be an FBX. Yeah, there it is. Export. I guess. Huh? Okay. All right. Now we're going to the box here. Remove that. Add a mesh collider. Oh, it's already here. Nice. Where did I save this? Export FBX. Oh. Okay. So I can probably just copy it. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? FBX, let's go. Import, please. Okay. I was just thinking what kind of song is that? This is the mix map hex single tile. Okay, we can assign this hopefully. Please let me assign it. Doesn't seem to do anything. Doesn't seem to do anything. Huh. Do I need to disable the box collider? Cooking options? Okay. Material. Does it need a material? How is this implemented? Oh, it's just a mesh renderer? Okay. Does it work? No, it does not. So how do I use this? How do I use this? Let's make sure it's correct. Yes, it is correct. It is 18 triangles. That's crazy. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I want I guess I will have to use look it up. Let's go into the prefab. Map hex tile. Map node. It has 2 boxes. And I want to duplicate that and say mesh collider. I'm going to remove that. Mesh collider. This needs to be from the single tile, please. Why does it say non-convex? Does it need to be scaled? Ah, it needs to be scaled. Okay. Wait a minute, so... I guess the map tile is... Map node? Map fragment? Map... No, what? I guess it's just really big. Let's check it out. So this is the map tile once again. Map hex tile mesh. So it is, oh yeah, the scale is 125. Okay. Map node. We have a mesh collider, 125. Now this is interesting because that is not what I have in my Blender file. Let's check it out in 3D. That is not what I did. Excuse me? Plane 1. Huh. It looks alright here. Mesh collider. Can I use that? No. Can I use this? No. This also doesn't help. Why is it... Why is it this way? Can I... What else can I try? Let's try this. Okay. What other colliders do we have? We have a box collider, we have a capsule collider, we have a mesh collider, a sphere collider, a terrain collider, and a wheel collider. Okay, let's read up on the mesh collider. Let's look at the documentation. The mesh collider takes a mesh asset and builds a collider that matches the geometry of that mesh. I mean, I wish. It is more accurate for collision, takes a mesh asset and builds a collider that meshes the geometry of that mesh. Cooking options. Enable or disable the mesh cooking options that affect how the physics engine processes the mesh. So maybe I just need to cook for faster simulation. No, that's okay. Reference to the mesh to use for collisions, yeah. Layer overrides. It is not a layer issue. Okay. It's time to ask the machine. In Unity, I have made a Blender model that I want to use for my mesh collider. However, it does not actually use the mesh that I made. Instead, it just generates a strange triangle, a strange rectangle. What do I need to do to make this work? Steps to fix the mesh collider. Ensure the mesh is imported properly. Read and write enable. Okay, let's try that. Where does it say that? In the inspector, go to the model tab. I am in the model tab. Make sure read write enable is checked on the mesh and geometry. Mesh. Geometry. Mesh. Retried. Okay. Next, assign the correct mesh to the mesh collider. Don't leave it empty. Yes, yes, yes. Check scale and transformation. Maybe that's just it. Non-convex mesh colliders cannot be used with rigid body, or only for static colliders. For moving objects, you need to convex colliders or compound colliders. What the fuck? Okay. That's still not working. What else could it be? It needs to be non-convex. Often a boxy shape, yeah, but I want the empty game object. If you put mesh collider on a parent game object that has no mesh filter. Has no what? What? Mesh filter? Mesh filter. What? What? Does it need a mesh filter? Oops. No. Okay. Let's start. I don't know how to use a mesh collider in Unity. I'm trying the regular approach. Does this have sound? I hope not. You have an odd shape that needs collision, yes. Okay, let's see. Yes, he says make a very simple low poly version of it. Okay, I did. Bring it into Unity and add it as a mesh of a mesh collider. Mesh collider? Mesh. I did that. 1-to-1 it or resize in case you want to reuse it elsewhere. What do you mean? It's not that simple, apparently. That was 1 year ago. You can use the mesh collider. You just don't use the mesh. Just don't use the mesh of your game object, as it may not be optimized. Jump back into 3D. Okay. If exported correctly, well, how do you export it correctly? I really wish Unity had a built-in cylinder collider though. It has. Question is that That's true, I did that. That's really weird. What is... Okay. I have oh. I have a rigid body. Because? Why do I have a rigid body? I'm really confused. Is this color convex? Okay, let's try figuring this out. Export. FBX. So, what can you... Experiment opera, use it on risk, okay. What? How can I fix this? Ensure the mesh is imported properly. I did that. Apply changes. Add a mesh collider component to a game object. In the mesh collider settings, drag your imported mesh onto the mesh field. Don't leave it empty, otherwise Unity will generate a default cube collider. Let's try it from the start. I want an empty object. Create empty. Collider test. If I'm going to add a... Why is this a rect transform now? Create empty. What? Just give me a normal object, please. Just give me a normal object. Create empty. Alright. Collider test. Reset everything except this. And now I'm going to add a mesh collider. I'm going to add this mesh, this plane. Scale it up to 1 to 5, 1 to 5. Okay. So here it works. It looks great. Can I copy this? Map node. And here it doesn't work. Why is that? Non-convex mesh column can't be used with rigid body. Only for static colliders. It doesn't really matter for me because why does this have a rigid body in the first place? Why does this have a rigid body? Is it because of the trigger? Oh, I kinda don't wanna remove that though. Can I copy this? Yes. Okay, I'm going to make a backup of this just in case I need it again. Going to remove it. Remove this sphere collider. Yeah, no. Yes, no. It's still not here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. It is not centered as I thought. Ah, it is. The center is correct. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see this in action. I don't need that. Let's call it mesh collider. So this is working now, I hope. Kinda don't wanna know if I still need the rigid body or not. The cool thing about it is that I can then remove the two boxes. It doesn't work at all anymore. That is what I was afraid of. Let's see. You have a map node with a mesh collider. Where is the mesh collider? Oh, it has a rigid body on the map. This is this is actually really stupid. Why? Canvas. Okay, who of you still has a rigid body? Is this a box collider? Mesh collider. Okay. Okay, moving it activated it. That's good. I guess. So now I can probably turn it around. Yes. It is almost correct. Almost. What about 90 degrees? Left to right. It is probably going to be 50, no? Does it work, is the question. No, it does not. Ah, that's because study is already taken. Okay, it needs to be on the attack. Okay, let's try it here. Is there a rigid body? No. Mesh collider. Move it around a little bit to activate it. For some reason that works. No. Let's be 25. Probably. Which one is it? Okay, yeah. Does it work? It does not work. Non-convex mesh collider cannot be used on with a rigid body. Oh my god. Why? Why is this so hard? What is going on? Does it really need a... Does it really need a rigid body for it to work? That sounds really stupid. It does. It does need a rigid body for it to work. Okay. But apparently it does need a rigid body to work as a trigger for event. Yeah, but then okay, let's try it again from the start. Yeah, but why? Oh. Wait a minute. Map node. So I can say it's a trigger. No, I cannot say it's a trigger. Ah! And it doesn't work at all anymore because I removed the... Okay. Map node. I will return the ridge reporter to you. There you go. See if it still works. Yeah, I know. I know that you're stupid. Map node fight. I'm going to remove both of these. And I'm going to set the... It's yeah, that's really bad. Mesh collider, convex is trigger. It doesn't even work when... It doesn't even work when it's like this. Oh shit. Why is this so difficult? That's insane. Map node is kinematic. What does that mean? The physics cannot apply the forces to move. Okay, instead Unity can only move. Okay, let's try is kinematic. I'm not going to use gravity. Let's do the same for the card. Let's try the mesh collider again. Oh shit, I used the wrong one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Right here. Map unknown. I'm going to deactivate these. I'm going to activate the kinematic. Oh. Yes. There it is. It works. Okay, that's the issue. It needs to be kinematic. Okay. We are getting there. We are getting there. Yes. Okay, that's nice. Thank you, Unity. Meshbox collider. Now the difficulty is that I need to find the correct measurements again. Cool, it works. I guess we'll have to try and reduce the triangles for this after everything works though. La 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 la. Okay. Yeah, no, it definitely needs to be in the center. Yeah, okay. It needs to be in the center. Edit mode, select all, G on the Z1. Wow. Is that correct though? Let's move everything down a little bit. Oh. I guess this is the center. Not sure. I can say snap to. Snap. Yeah, that's not good. I thought it would do that. I guess this is the center. Alright. Edit mode. Export. What is the shortcut for this? There is no shortcut for this. Okay. Give me the correct one, please. The correct folder, please. Is this the correct folder? Yes, it is. Huh? What? Map hex single tile. Yes. Thank you. Re-import it, please. Alright, there it is. It needs to be a bit wider for some reason. Let's do 135. 145. Okay. Yeah, let's copy this for now. Copy component. Go back to the map node. Mesh collider, paste. Component values. Alright. Let's try it again. Continue. What does it look like now? Okay, the other ones, now we need to figure out the rotation for the other ones. The rotation needs to be -30. Okay, so it's either -30 or I guess not -30. What is the other one? Top left, -30. And top right needs to be, drum roll, no, okay. Was a good guess, I guess. 0, let's try it again. It needs to be 150. Minus 150. Sounds good. Alright, so we have the mesh collider, so we need to assign it now. In the map node, public mesh collider, mesh collider. Top left, top right. See, this is everything can be removed now. That's really cool. I think mesh collider. I mean, I think I can remove it. I hope I can. Does it say anything about? Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah. Okay. Mesh collider, transform local. Okay, this is the bottom one. The bottom one needs to be 0. Then we have top right. Top right needs to be -150. And the top left one needs to be this. -30. And then I think I can just remove. Oh. Mesh collider enabled is true. I guess we will have to see where it is used. Oh. That's easy. That is very easy. Can I just remove it? Box, collider, 1 and 2. Removed. And I'm going to just remove them here as well. Where's the sphere collider used though? It is for the bosses. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Alright. So in theory, we have the perfect shape now for the colliders. Let's see if that is correct. Oh no. If you make a new variable, you also have to assign it. Basic laws of the universe. Continue. That is a little strange. That is very strange. What is going on here? Map node. Mesh color. What? Okay. What? What is going on? Oh, this is still a box collider from... Okay, the rotation of this one is wrong. But that is better. So the box collider of the map dragon needs to be disabled. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So what is the third one though? I guess it needs to be, let's see, 90. Yeah, this needs to be 90. Okay. Bottom one is 90. Huh? Just 90? Yeah, okay. If a map dragon is picked, then it needs to disable the box collider. And that should already help with the other bug that I think is still open. Let's see. Continue. Going to save here. How? What? It is now perfect, in perfect shape. Okay, yeah, this is definitely because of the box collider. Goodbye. I'm trying really hard to... Was there a problem just now? It seems to start really late. That's strange. Is it because of the box collider of the left one? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, the box collider just needs to die. I mean, I can probably also use the mesh collider instead, but it just needs to not exist. Yeah, if I disable this, then it works. And same here. The box collider is overlapping. And it doesn't even need to be enabled. Alright. Let's go to map fragment. We have the box collider. The box collider is always on. It's not even assigned to anything. All right, public box collider. That's strange. Let's see. Prefabs card map fragment card. Is it just a card? It is just a card. Card. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So I can probably say card. Do you have a box collider? Yes. Okay. Forget about that. Init map fragment, add node, align nodes, remove node, clear nodes, enable map nodes. Set map nodes done. Prepare for boss. Nodes, sphere collider, node. Card. Box collider is enabled is false. Reveal. Enable card. Unreveal. Disable card. Does disable card not... Oh. Card disable collider. Is revealed, is discarded. Reveal. Pick map fragment. Is revealed, set chosen, after chosen. Enable map nodes. And disable collider. Oh. Disable card. Disable collider. Yeah. Pick map fragment. Save. Apply save state. Yeah, okay, so this is probably it. This is probably it. That is strange. Continue. Okay, it works. Still. Now it works. Perfectly. That is how we like it. Oh my god. No more flickering. I said no more flickering. And it's just the perfect shape. I like it. Let's see. Can we reduce the triangles. I'm wondering if just the plane is enough. That is what I want to try. No! Reveal. Card. Enable collider. Let's try that again. But yeah, I think I can probably ignore this side completely. Let's go into edit mode, remove all of this. So this is still available. Let's see. Export. Can always undo. Is it the right one? Yes. Single tile. Because then we would save some polygons. That would probably help. Continue. Let's try again from the previous point. It works. And that also still works. There's a little bit of a... Oh. Wait a minute. Something happened here. Something happened here. Is this one still active? Still active. No. But it's, I think it's using the sphere collider. Wait a minute, what? Why does it use the sphere collider? What? Okay. Does this phase not work both ways? Dissolve? No. Inset. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. There was something where it said... Maybe in the export options? Export. Geometry. Alright, let's just keep the other one. I think what we can definitely remove is this one. Remove faces. Okay. Save and export again. No. Yes, now it works again. Yeah, so I guess it was just... Wait. Could have just turned it around. Let's try again. What if I just... Pooh. Rotate on the... On the what? On the Y? 180. No. I think it needs to be rotated on a Z. Rotate Z 180. Okay. Now let's try this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I think the problem is just... Let's just keep it that way. Doesn't really matter. Or does it? Wait a minute. Let's try it again. Did I just... Do I just have to move it a little bit? Oh, yeah. No, it works. That's okay. Okay, let's reload the game. I mean, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Continue. Let's pick this one. Yes. Why is there still a sphere collider? Map node. Sphere collider. Enabled is false. Yeah. So why is it still enabled? It clearly says that it needs to be disabled. And you are enabled. Enabled is true. Enable colliders. Enable... Enable map nodes. Let's take you out. Sphere collider is only enabled for bosses. Huh? Node sphere collider enabled is true. There we go. Save everything and reload. Now I forgot what else I needed to do. The map file is okay now. Let's try again. Continue. This one is still active. Let's try from the end of the fight. This still works. This also still works. The spheres are disabled. Yes, they are. Box is also disabled. Very nice. Phase loss. think I want to try playing to the next round really quickly. Because then I can see if it really works, especially going to the boss fight. Altar of Tears. We want Poison 18 to turn into Poison 25. And on attack. That feels much better. There's no more flickering. That's really, really good. You know what's funny? I reduced it to 50% and now the cards don't appear anymore in the shop. So I might have to change that again. Shop still works. Let's go to the boss fight. Looks good. Oh, I cannot redraw because I don't have money. Okay, that's fair. Fair enough. Heal. Oh no. At least I have Exodus, that's good. Okay, can this person die already? That would be great. Awesome. Okay, still works. Very nice. Okay, what I want to do now is let's put it in our notes that we actually fixed this. Fixed. It's not in my bugs. Okay. Starting against. Okay, yeah, we can fix that too. Okay, we fix that. Fixed. Colliders sometimes overlapping on map nodes. By introducing mesh colliders of the exact dimensions. Yes. Remove from 4 players. I think I want to do that. But first, I think the more important thing to do is adding a tip. I'm really happy that I figured this out. That's really cool. taking that Blender course definitely paid off. Definitely paid off. Okay, that is still working. Very nice. Let's add a tip to the game where it says it basically should show you that you can redraw, which is very important. Because it seems like some people have not seen that ever. Let's save that for later. I'm going to return title, start, new. Ready to play? Yes. So, if I have not seen the tip before, there is a... Okay, let's see. Card game manager, where are you? Oh my god, I'm so tired. Show tip. If you have seen tip, this, okay. What is tip 8? What is tip 8? Your creatures revive after fights. Awesome. How many tips do I have? Oh, this is the last one? Interesting. Alright, let's add a new one. You may redraw your hand. Translate into German, please. Sie können Ihre Hand neu zeichnen, ziehen. Kannst deine Karten neu ziehen. Deine Hand neu ziehen. Kannst deine Hand neu ziehen. Kannst deine Hand ziehen. Huh? Let's read up on Mulligan Magic the Gathering and switch to German. Und zieht anschließend eine neue Hand mit einer Karte weniger. Oh, I did not know that. Mulligan, you can only draw 6 cards after... Huh. That's interesting. I always play it like you can just redraw 7. I guess it makes sense. Oops. Anyway. You may redraw your hand. I need to add this to all of the other ones, but first let's see if it actually works. If total ones, yeah. Total fights is greater than 2 and not seem 9. And show redraw button. highlight and highlight target, highlight redraw, no. Redraw button. Trying to find the... check redraw attention, yeah. Should I just do it in here? Can probably do that. I can probably do that. Redraw attention. If it's not the best thing, but show tip 9. Total fights. Let's try total fights 3. Oops. How is this still not a general function? Really? Some lazy developers. Disable on input. Hide a fight. Hide loading. There is no in cutscene or something like that, I guess. I guess not. Show black background, what is that? What is that? Yes, that's true. Okay. That should work. Let's import the dictionary. Dictionary. And now let's play on a new profile. Really quickly. Profile. Switch to number 3. Reset progress. Yes. Start. I'm going to speedrun these. F. Oh yeah, I probably need to show an arrow. Creatures revive after fights, nice. So this is the second fight. What was that? Ah, yeah, okay. So I think there is a bit of a pause. I should have just used the debug tool. Yeah, man, I know. I know, bro. You may redraw your hand. There it is. Okay. It needs an arrow. Give me an arrow. Show arrow and hide arrow, okay. Alright. Hide arrow. Redraw button. Transform position. Let's see, show button in the deck transform says this. Okay. So it should work. You can redraw your starting hand. There should be enough, right? I was thinking of making the highlight a little bit better. Oh, thank you. You may redraw your hand. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. 3.25. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. I was singing yesterday, so my microphone is a little bit off. That's fine. Continue. You may redraw your hand. That's still too much. Ah, that's the black background. I guess I can say false. And just 2.5 maybe? That looks good. Yes, we can add this to the things that we have done. I could probably make the redraw button a little bit better. Oh. You may redraw your hand. Discard your hand, and redraw can only be used when no card has been played. Alright. Yeah, I can live with that, I think. Check, redraw, attention. Attention. Redraw, attention. I should only use this when it is actually important. Yeah, I think that's better. Because then you're like, oh my god, my hand sucks, and now you get the attention to the redraw button, then you can immediately use it. So you learn to use it, yeah, that's much better. I will be right back. And I'm back. So, the tip only gets shown when it's actually necessary. That's good. Yeah. I don't think I need to wait for button highlight. No, I don't think I need to make it more obvious. I think this should help. Because I've noticed that some people are not aware of this functionality. Because I think the button is just too far on the left. And yeah, this should help. Okay. Creature shifted, remove 4 players. This is a big decision because I really like creature shifted. But I think it's necessary. Yeah. Let's do it. For player. Works for player. What is that? Get random material string. Generate material. Is material available for deck? Is Lakama unlocked? Generate random material string. Generate material. Only defense? No. Materia. Player. Player band. Player. Get player band triggers. I guess I changed this. Get material relations. Is Lakam unlocked? Not in first run. Is Lakam unlocked? Is there a required? Player. Give me something for the player. There is no player band list anymore? Works for enemy. Okay, this is for the enemy. Gain max faith is definitely not for a player. So where is it? It doesn't matter. Get player band defenses. Okay, there it is. This is a player band trigger. It's in rarity. Alright. Materia trigger type. It is called creature shifted. I'm very sorry, but it has to be this way. It still works on enemies and it still works on the blessings. On enemies it's very devious. Because it might... Yeah, it might cause you to not move your creatures. That is a good thing. But if it's on a player, it's just not that interesting. It just feels too... I don't know, it doesn't feel good. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. It's definitely a change for the better. Next, I forgot to add this tip to all of the languages. So let's do that. Wow, the list is kind of crazy long. Can I just go... Edit, go to line. No, that doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. I'm trying to find a way to get to the end of the... sheet. Okay, tip 9, tip 9, tip 9. Alright, tip has been distributed. Now, I'm just really happy that I fixed the overlapping issue. That's very cool. Okay, what we can look at now is the pause menu. There is a very, very stupid issue. I'm saying it's stupid because it is. So if I go to options and if I move my mouse over general, but then I go down with the keyboard and then I click with the mouse, which is still on general, it opens video. That's why I think it's a stupid bug. The problem is that on mobile and on Steam Deck, I think this issue is causing you not being able to click on stuff in the menu. Like if I don't know if you see this. If I press here on video, then it opens general, which is really stupid. It's because the first one is active and then I click on video. Yeah. Which, to be fair, I probably have to reduce the options anyway on mobile, but you know, Steam Deck is also still something that exists. So we need to figure out what happens here. This is not something that is in the UI menu, this is only in the pause menu. So I want to look at UI button to see if I fixed this somehow. Click, click. There's a public void click. Where is it called? It's called on mouse up. Yeah. Get active button. Is on mouse down also here? Yeah. Oh. Wait a minute. It is on mouse up and on mouse down? What? Oh my god. But yeah, this seems to be the fix anyway. It just, if it's not active, then it just calls hover on it and basically makes it active. So we're going to use the same for menu button, pause menu, item. There is a collider. Oh no. Oh no. Hover. If item active. This is really old code. Right. Hover on. What does that do? Hover is true. If item hover, not item hover, then hover on. That's called action. Oh shit. If that's the fix, then I'm really happy. Because then it works on Steam Deck and it works on touch screens and mobile. Then I can probably release it on mobile. Wow. Okay, let's try. Nope. It did, however, change this, so... On mouse enter. Current menu is UI menu. Set item pause screen set active. Sure. Set active. No, void set button active. I'm going to move this here. Set button active. And probably doesn't need the hover, but I'm going to leave it here anyway. I probably need to do the same things here. Hey Terok, hochkonzentriert, ja. How did the interview go? Did you get the job? Oh my fucking god. Nice. Congratulations. When do you start? That is really, really good news. In the middle of October, okay. So you still have a little bit of time to adjust and then get going. Or maybe November, okay. So will you use the time to learn new stuff or something like that? That's really, really cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Let's try this again. Depends how my current employees reacted to my termination. Oh. That's fine. It works. Oh, yes, it works. If I go here, video. Yes. Yes, oh my god. So how do you think your current employer will react to this news? That's really, really cool. Still work with keyboard only? Yes. Nice. That was a big issue for playing on touchscreens. Wait a minute, does it also work? Yes. I think it's because it's the same, right? mouse down, set button active. Yeah. They should be okay with it since they are in a bankruptcy and only works part-time. Okay. Oh. Do you even get paid at the moment from them since they are bankrupt? You expect everything? I mean, what can they do? Insolvenzgeld, yeah. Yeah, as long as they... I mean, what can they do? You're in Germany, right? I mean, don't we have rights in Germany and Austria that protect us from stupid crap? Like they cannot sue you and stuff like that, right? And the funny thing is, since they're bankrupt, why why didn't they let you go in the first place? Like, do they still have, I don't know, a product to keep up or whatever? That's really interesting. So yeah, I guess the reaction will be, oh yeah, of course. Of course. Fixed pause menu. Correctly on touch screens. Pause and option. Sie machen eine Sanierung. Aha. Interesting. So you can file for bankruptcy and then try to recover and then get out of bankruptcy? I have never heard of that. Because usually when you're bankrupt, then that's game over. But I guess you can... I mean, not... yeah. There is this weird thing where you can file for like a private bankruptcy. Which, yeah. Nicht genug Leute. Yeah, then it's like, yeah. Very good decision that you left. A restructuring refers to measures taken to rescue and stabilize the financial distressed company instead of liquidating it. The goal of restructuring is to make the company viable again by reducing its debt burden, improving liquidity, and adapting its business operations. Interesting, I've never heard about that for some reason. Or maybe I heard about it but wasn't aware of it. I assume this is the part where they rename the company so they can kind of get rid of the bad, you know, the bad reputation. So maybe the no renaming. Okay. I would probably try to rename a company unless it's like a, yeah, I don't know if it has a if it had a good reputation in the past. Like there are some really interesting, some big Austrian companies that also filed for bankruptcy or were on the verge of filing that. Like the one who made Schwedenbomben. Niemetz, yeah, exactly. Like this, it's a Viennese since 1890, a Viennese company. And I don't know how close this was to bankruptcy, like so often. Look up Elite Consulting on North Data. Oh. And they always bailed them out, like some bigger company was like, yeah, okay, it's fine. But you know. But yeah, I was just thinking because in this case, I also would not rename the company even if I was bankrupt. Even I was going through a restructuring. Elite Consulting on North Data. Elite Consulting. Interesting. Holy crap. Capital 26,000. Okay, that's not a lot. That is not a lot of money. It's like, oops. Jahresabschluss, nicht mehr Geschäftsführer, okay. Yeah. Oh well, yeah, I hope it goes well for them. I mean, that's certainly not a good thing to be in. Insolvenz in Eigenverantwortung. Oh, right. It's not publicly available. Oh no. They will die in the long term. Because they don't make smart decisions. That's, you know, that's really crazy that it's actually listed here. 14,000 Kassenbestand, it's like this small bar on the left. And then this is Förderungen und sonstige Vermögensgegenstände. Verbindlichkeiten. Oh shit. We worked for a company that didn't even pay us for a month. That is crazy. That is so crazy. Yeah. You know what happened in 2020? Because usually it's like IT and stuff like that in 2020 was going through the roof, right? But I guess in this case they needed to be on premise, I guess. So they couldn't pivot to something else. It's more about telemarketing, okay. For car dealers. Oh man. Yeah. Car dealers had a bad time during Corona. Nobody wanted a car. Or, wait a minute. Am I correct? Yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, but later on, car sales surged again. Because I sold my car in like, right somewhere around the end of this whole thing, like 2022, something like that. Which was when used cars were in big demand again. So I had a really easy time just selling my car. It's like, oh, you want to sell your car? Yeah, here's your money. And they're like, oh okay. And we deal in test drives and vehicle rentals. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, good luck to the company. Good luck. That's why we were looking for something else, yeah. Yeah, no, good for you. And also that you got the job. That's very nice. You didn't get... Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, you didn't get paid. That would be the last straw for me as well, yeah, for sure. Because from that point on, it only gets worse, right? So yeah, you gotta pack your things and leave. The only thing you can do. Yeah, man. You're free. I'm wondering, do you still get the money for that 1 month, even when you leave? Or is it just gone? Did they just give you like a sheet of paper where it says, I'm sorry, we are bankrupt. Please work for free for this month? Or will you still get it, even after you quit? I'm really wondering about this because I would assume that you still somehow get it. Ah, okay. That's cool. So best case, you start in the new company and then you get paid for the previous months as well, and yeah. Und you're rolling in the Euros. Kanzlei geht in Vorkasse und stellen uns für die Anträge auf Insolvenzgeld ans Arbeitsamt. Wir treten quasi Anspruch daran ab und die zahlen uns aus. Okay. That's very nice. Man, this is complicated. This is... But at least there are institutions that help out in such cases. Again, I think, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in Germany this is you're kind of more safe than in other countries in a situation like this. I don't know. I would assume so. It is, yeah. A game dev friend of mine said, on the topic of trying to make games for a living, and he said, "You're in Austria. What's the worst that can happen? just do it." Funny thing, they told us about bankruptcy 3 days before the end of the month. Wow. Which they probably knew a long time before, right? This is not something that you're like, oh, wait a minute. In the past 3 months, we didn't make any money. We are actually in the negative. I guess it's time to inform our workers. Sorry, I'm very slow for some reason. I don't usually check my bank account every day. That's funny. Run creator. We can't pay you, but could you all work overtime maybe? That's a straight up no, dog. Nope. You can stick your overtime where the sun doesn't shine. I'm sorry. Unpaid overtime. No. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's hilarious. Thanks for the offer. I would just start laughing and never stop and just leave. Yeah, I get the picture. I would have jumped out of the window, to be honest. I would be like, yeah, okay, goodbye. Oh my god. Next deck. Show deck info. Should be at the start. Show deck info. There it is. Yeah, no, that's crazy. So how long did you look for a job? Overtime, huh? Let me just open this window really quick. I can't think when it's so warm in here. Jumps out. Yeah, you know the scene of IT crowd where the boss just jumps out of the window. I mean, it's a different context. He actually does not survive, but you know. Huh? What? There's an error. There's an error. Set background to like why? Relatively quickly? Okay. I told what happened. Ah! You told what happened in your company to a friend, and then, yeah, you got the ball rolling, I guess. Why is there an arrow? Error. Arrow. He got me to talk with his boss, and then I got invited to Stuttgart. Yeah, that is a very good thing. Prepare car selection. What? Oh, yeah, okay, this should work. We had a talk yesterday. They didn't say yes right away because boss wanted to take his vacation first. But he called me later when I was on the train back and said, yeah, man, welcome on board tonight. That's really cool. That feels really good. It's like, yes. Get me off this goddamn train. Yeah, man, that's really cool. This is the good ending. That's really good. If card selection is not null, let's just do it this way. Exciting. I don't know why, but I like the idea of starting a new job. I don't know, it's like, it's so exciting. You can learn new things, you can learn new abilities, and it's like, it's not always the best circumstance because there is usually a reason why you have a new job, but it's something new people, new colleagues, new tasks, new things to learn. I don't know, it's really cool. Unfortunately, my joy was somewhat dampened by Deutsche Bahn. Oh no, decision to delay my train by an hour. They should rename themselves Delayed Bahn. Yeah. I told you last year, I'm not going to speak more about it, but last year I was at Gamescom and I traveled by train. It was a disaster. I don't know if I told you the story, but even just getting there, I took I specifically booked a train that went from Vienna to Cologne. And you know what happened? During the train ride, I saw on my app that the train suddenly stops in Frankfurt, like it ends in Frankfurt. And I'm like, why? They just made the decision to just stop the train in Frankfurt. Then you have to get out and get to the next train, hope it is there. But to be fair, all of the people in the train, like the staff, they were really, really nice. They went to every passenger and said, hey, you know, the train ends in Frankfurt, what can we do for you? And yeah, where are you going? So yeah. Like the people there were really, really nice. But everything else was just complete chaos. And getting back home, I can vividly imagine it. I had to change trains in Cologne. You can imagine what was going on at the station? Yes. Oh, were you in Cologne yesterday? During Gamescom? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. It's like, no. That is, yeah, that is the one time in the year where you do not want to be in Cologne. I was so tired and hungry. Yeah. I was stranded there for an hour. Oh my god. That is crazy. Yeah, I thought about going to Gamescom this year, but maybe next year again. And next year I will probably fly there. If I ever go again. I mean, apparently they are doing things to make the train system better again. So, but not by next year. I don't think so. I think it takes another 10 years for all of these changes to make an impact, I guess. And then they still need to rename it from Delayed Bahn to Deutsche Bahn again. So it takes another 10 years. At least 10 years. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And man, I was in... Yeah, you were in Stuttgart? Okay. Where is Stuttgart? I need to look it up on the map. Travel. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, okay. There's Cologne, Stuttgart. Oh, it's interesting. Near Munich. I never was in Stuttgart. I mean, I probably traveled through it while going to Gamescom, but I wasn't aware of it. I was just like trying not to die. Stuttgart 21. What is that? This one? Oh, that's the new one. They are working on something great over there. Hat offiziell am 2. Februar. Oh. This is the project that keeps going. I think I heard about this. Wait a minute. Didn't the B1... Yeah! Yeah, I saw this. Wait a minute. First of all, this one. But I think I saw this as well. Why is this so loud? 20 years struggle to complete the rail project. I think this is it, yeah. Stuttgart 21. So this is what it looks like in the renderer in Blender. What is that? Why do they have to... Oh yeah, Mercedes. Yeah, that's a German company. Lika 8 Minuten Fußmarsch. Oh my god. I don't remember exactly what the problem was, but it's just... There was a lot of politics involved, right? 60 kilometer being laid to modernize the high-speed railroad between Stuttgart and Ulm. Aha. But the Mercedes star really, is that really necessary? Is that already there? Is that an old tower or something? Or is it part of the plan? Oh my god. Nothing of this is in use. What? Create economic sense. The journey towards building it has been torturous. Yeah. It looks like a mess. Like an absolute mess. Oh, they have their own collider in there for science. Just one more collider. They were shocked by the estimated 4.5 billion price tag back in 2009. That's 4,5 Milliarden? It's nothing. Oh, it now spiraled into 7.6 billion. Ah, Mercedes. Okay, Stuttgart is the heart of the brand. I see. This is where Mercedes is like at home. Okay, yeah. We can be proud of that for sure. Demolished to... Oh, this was the old building. They just removed the old building. The entire building is gone. They have the Mercedes Museum. Oh, that's nice. Did they really remove this entire building? I'm so sorry about the Mercedes styles. That's very cool. Did they remove the entire old building? I'm really curious about that. The station is not even fish, aber pack bloß unser Logo. Ja. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Das Logo muss dahin. Alter. Du kannst nicht das Logo weggeben. Also there's... Oh, is this a Bosch building? Bosch. In our old kitchen we had a lot of Bosch stuff. We were a huge fan. Oh, there is again. It's beautiful. Oh damn, it's... Alright, we fixed that. Enemy spawn with 0 HP. That's not something I can fix. Ah yeah, we can do that. Credits. Collider test, we can remove that. Credits, main text. Somewhere around here is translation. Wait a minute, there is no translation in here yet? No credits for translation? Okay. Ah, okay. Credits, special things. Where is Nick Sinali? Is not even here yet? I guess I can use a different... Translate or localization, I guess. Localization. I've never put them here. That's crazy. Nick Sinali, Russian. Then we have Toyo, Japanese. Then we have the great Horace Pan. Simplified Chinese. Something like that. Alright, it should be over. Bezos has his money, so we can continue talking, I guess. Torres, I guess, plus other localization members. 2 credits. Cool. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, that's really close, but I guess it's fine. You're free, yes. Not them ads. Twitter is always boring. Yeah. They are always the same too, so it's like nothing I relate to. Maybe you should browse on an insecure browser. So Amazon and other companies have more of your data, so they know what you're doing. And then the ads get more personalized. You need to give out more data, Derok. Don't be stingy with your data. Just sign up for some newsletters and you need to feed the algorithm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Don't make me rant about ads and that it's getting me out of hand. It is. It is getting out of hand. It's crazy. I tried to think about what my stance on this is, but it's like so many companies need to run ads. Like Twitch is super aggressive about ads. One of the things that I kind of regret is that I filed for affiliate because now I have to run ads. It's like, yeah, you don't even have enough viewers and then you're annoying your viewers with ads 3 minutes per hour. So why? YouTube as well, ads on mobile are pain. Yeah, for YouTube I'm still using the Brave browser, and on YouTube it works, but on Twitch it doesn't work. Guess it's because I don't know, it used somewhat differently or whatever. But yeah. I guess. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah. Derek, is what really nice talking to you. I'm so happy that you got a new job and that you get out of that bankrupt hellhole. I actually streamed today because I wanted to know how you are and if you got the job. So, but now it's time for yes, for real. I was like, no, I'm not lying. I was like, my wife is actually at home today. And so I was like, okay, I really want to stream today because I want to hear if you got the job. So I was like, okay, I can stream between 1 and 3 p.m. and fix a few things. So yeah, I'm really glad you chimed in and let me know. Okay, as I said, as it says in the title, it is going to be a short stream. So that's it for today. I'm going to go to the gym now and relieve myself of all of the stress. And by the way, I took your suggestion as well. I made a new song yesterday. I worked on a new song the entire day. I think it started at 10 a.m. and stopped working on it at 10 p.m. Yeah, I think it turned out really well. It's for the credits. I'm going to play you a little bit and then I will leave. Let's see if we can find it. I'm going to show you the middle of it. It's basically very quiet. Precious mind, how to end the curse of living. See you in the dark, where nobody follows. Speak your precious mind, how to end the curse of living. See you in the dark, and so on and so forth. See you in the dark, speak your precious mind, how to end the curse of living. See you in the dark, sure, where nobody follows. Speak your precious mind, how to end the curse of living. Drone sound. There is actually a little bit of a... There is a little bit of a synth in the background. So maybe you can hear it when it's not through Twitch and whatever. But yeah, I agree. There's a little bit of a synth in the background. But I can try fiddling around with it. Might actually work if I add a third one. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just a teaser. Yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. Some ambient stream would kind of fit there. Yeah, I agree. To make it more dense, yeah. My original idea was to only use voices. But yeah, then I added a little bit of a synth. So yeah, we will see. It's not final yet. It's only final. You know how it is. Okay, have a nice weekend and we'll probably see you on Monday. Goodbye.